Here's another interesting one. Greg Newsome, fifth-year option. What do you think happens? That's a tough call.
It is. He's a quality corner. I just look at what you already have on the books in that corner room. You have Denzel. You don't have an out on that contract for a couple years, and you have Martin Emerson in the wings. For me, I'm going to try to trade Greg Newsome. I just look at, you could get some value for him. Now, you're not going to get a high pick. I know people need to lower their expectations. You're not getting what you got put into him. You're not getting a 1, you're not getting a 2. If you can get a 3rd or a 4th round, or maybe package him with the deal, I think you do that before you give him the 5th-year option. Because look what you have in Martin Emerson. Even if he doesn't even take another step, if he just plays the way he played last year, this next year, that's a CB1 right there. Like, that is, you need to save that money for him. I feel long term, I think that will be the plan, is you're going to ride Ward's contract out, and then you're going to shift all that money, and then Emerson's going to be your cornerback 1. That's just the way I see it playing out. And it's nothing against Greg Newsome. He's a fine player. I just think there's going to be more value in, getting Emerson inked long term.
The other thing is, keep in mind, Emerson, not a first-round pick, so you don't have the 5th-year option. He comes up a year sooner. The other thing is, Andrew Berry does player-for-player trades. That could be something. He might get you a decent wide receiver from a team that is a little more stacked at that position, shall we say, than the Browns.
Yeah, and that's why I say, you either you trade him, but you also look at a package. You look at a team like Philadelphia, who's in need of cornerbacks. They have a good working relationship, and they have a disgruntled receiver in Philadelphia that I don't think the Browns would mind acquiring. So you keep him for leverage and things like that. And you may even see an instance where they keep him to the cap, to the 5th-year option, even ink that and still look to move him.
Right. And again, it's not that he is not a really good corner. It's that the fit and the money allocation is kind of a problem.